Happy Halloween! It's me, Esthetician Trish McCarty, and I wanted to jump on here and say that, but also I wanted to talk about why you should support local businesses. First, let me show you my cool shirt, because I know you're wondering, what does it say? It says, Happy Halloween, and it is backwards because of my selfie camera. And I'm here with my pumpkin. We're going to carve a pumpkin later, I hope, if all goes well. So, just wanted to jump on here and just kind of encourage you to shop local business if you can. So, like, I get my eggs, my vegetables, if I can actually wake up in time on a Saturday morning to go to my local farmer's market, because I personally, I love fresh food. First of all, it's better, it's tastier, but it also supports a local business rather than some big corporation like Walmart, where things have probably set in the back for who knows how long and on a truck somewhere. But basically, I just want to encourage you to support your local people, because that's what keeps our cities going. So it's just a good idea all around, especially this year. Businesses have been hit hard, and I just want to humbly ask you, if I give you samples and things like that and let you try products, I would love it if you support our business and purchase from us rather than online and Amazon, all those places. And I totally get it. It's nice to just get on Amazon, click a couple buttons, and it's there at your doorstep. And I know we don't have the easiest checkout. I would love to change that in the future. Right now you have to call and talk to Tiffany, get your products, and we ship them out through Pirate Ship, which is a great service, by the way. If you need something to ship products out, that has been really awesome, because they just come for free and have like UPS or someone come and get it. So that has been really awesome overall. But I just wanted to share with you, when I give you all samples of things, I usually use these little cups, or sometimes the reps from the companies we use, they will sometimes give us samples. That's not very often. Aven is probably the only one. Lindsay from Aven and Glytone, she hooks us up with some samples. Unfortunately, all the others, I have to actually make the samples with these cups, and these aren't free. My boss has to buy these, and so I'm not getting on here to make you feel bad or guilty, because I have done the same thing. I get on Amazon and it's like, well, that's $10 cheaper. I want to caution you a little bit though with Amazon. Even if you're going to do it, just do your research, because a lot of times the products that Amazon sells, it's just random people like you and I getting on there using Amazon, just like eBay back in the day. And if you don't read the reviews and if you're not careful, sometimes you're getting a product that, for one, could be expired. That has happened to me, actually. Before we carried Aven products, I made the mistake of, I didn't want to wait for the actual Aven USA website, because I knew the shipping was longer, and I'm like, I have Amazon Prime, I'm just gonna, get my skin recovery cream that way. And it came, and it was like, it had expired like 6 months previously. And fortunately, I noticed that, and I was able to send it back. But that happens, and sometimes people will use something like Abaji for like 15 years. I mean, this company's been around forever, and they love the Abaji product, and they're like, you know what, I'm tired of paying, full price at my doctor's office, whatever. It's on Amazon Prime for cheaper. And they have gotten the product, and it's been completely different. So like, one of their washes, the foaming gel wash, is pink. So it's, you expect it to be pink, and it's been pink for like 100 years, however long they've been around. And then it comes in and it's blue, and you're like, wait a minute. Like, people who use this stuff all the time know better. They know that that's not the product. But some of my new kids, they may not be aware of this happening, for one. They may not know what the product really looks like. They may not remember after they use their sample. They just knew that here's the name of it and I liked it. So just be careful, because there's a lot of scammers out there. There are people called dumpster divers, and I'm not making this up. You can look this up on YouTube. Seriously, there are people bragging that they are dumpster divers, and you're just like, you are literally getting on here bragging about this. But they will jump into the dumpster at like Sephora, Ulta, or even Marshall Plastic Surgery, and they will dig things out and see if there are products. And if there are products, like a lot of times when something expires, people like me will mark through it with a marker. That way it can't be sold by these people. But you can get on YouTube, look it up. I want you to look it up so you know I'm not lying. They will take like alcohol and all kinds of things and remove that marker, and then they will sell it. Or there are companies like in China and stuff, and I don't want to like hate on China too much, but there are places around the world that will take bottles like this, and it looks exactly like it, and they will fill it with something else and sell it cheaper, but you know, they're making money off of you, and it's not even the correct product. So be super, super careful doing that. And like I said, we got hit hard with the coronavirus. Being not like physically, thank God, none of us have had to deal with any of that, and our families haven't, for the most part. So we're good in that way. But what I mean is, we could not operate for a while, from like right around March until mid-May. I could not see a single patient. Didn't matter if you had extreme acne. To me, that's a medical concern. I see patients for pilonidal cysts, and I mean, that is a rough surgery to go through. So we try to prevent pilonidal cysts, and they just didn't look at me as an essential person. They didn't look at me as providing medical care. And we even have patients come in with breast cancer that the doctors are giving reconstruction to, and it was just ridiculous. It was frustrating, but you know, we had to go by the governor's guidelines, and so we could not give medical care to patients even. So being that I'm an esthetician, not a doctor, they automatically deemed me as basically unnecessary. So it just really sucked, and it hit our wallets hard. So if I take time with you and I spend time and I educate you on products, I have spent hours of my life. I have tried things, you know, I've given samples to several patients or family members or coworkers to make sure, does this product work? Like Clinant serum, it worked wonderful for me. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, my skin's looking pretty good, and it's helped so much with my maskne. But I'm like, is it just good for me? Like, did I just have a great reaction? So I've been giving it to people with pretty severe acne, and I want to see, does it work for the majority, not just me, before we sell it and before we make these claims. So I really do take a lot of time to share with you all, does this work or not? And so I just spend a lot of time trying to get you guys quality products. So I'm not here to take all of your money, but I would be lying if I said that money didn't matter, because obviously I have to pay for my house. I have to pay gas in my car. I have to pay for groceries, you know, things like that. Child care, clothing for my child. So when you support me, you are supporting my family, honestly. So, and I really appreciate you all who support us, who share our posts, who tell your friends and family about us, and who refer people to us. We appreciate that so much. That helps us so much. And like I said, we got hit hard because being a plastic surgery office, we're not looked at as medically necessary overall. I mean, there were some days, I mean, Dr. Ray has so many patients per day, and even he could only see like 5 people a day, you know, when he was allowed to see people, and you're just like, what is happening? So we all got hit hard. Dr. Faltis does a lot more cosmetics than anything, so he got hit really hard. So when you support us, you are supporting the people of that business. You're supporting our families. So you're not just supporting the CEO, which, by the way, she's a very nice person. So I try to do things the best that I can, because I would want someone running my business the best that they could. So I look at it as, I don't want to buy things. Sorry. I don't want to buy things that suck. Goodness sakes. This is my tripod, and obviously it's not working out. So I try to buy products and things that are good quality for you all. I try to recommend things that are going to work not just make us money. And I try to find things that are affordable. And I do get a small commission on products. So I would be lying if I said I didn't get anything. And so I could sell you $1 million product just so I got a good commission, but I'm not going to if it doesn't work for you. If I don't think it's going to work for your skin, I will not recommend it. Or I'll say, I don't know. I mean, you can try it, but I really don't know. I'm not going to make claims that I don't know. And so I do take a lot of time to research and try things out for you all. And I'm not coming on here to make anyone feel bad and say, why didn't you buy it from me? It's just, I'm asking if you will support us when we do nice things, like give you samples, when we tell you about things. We are not going to tell you something that's a lie. We do not stand for that, okay? And there was a job I could have gotten about a year and a half ago, and it was a job I actually wanted for a long time. And this person is sweet, but they are very misguided, I think, by reps. And they listen to some of the reps, I can tell just by talking to this person. And I cannot work for a company who is just going to take someone's money. Like, I will not stand for that. If you notice, there was a service I used to provide that I no longer provide. And it's because I was not seeing consistent results. I'm not going to get on here and talk trash about anything, so I'm not going to say what it was. But you can figure it out if you look hard enough. There is a service I will not provide any longer. And it's because the results were so inconsistent, and I felt so guilty when patients wouldn't get results, and this company just wouldn't give anyone part of their money back. And I will not support companies who do that. I just will not. So also, while I'm at it, while I'm on the soapbox, everyone keeps asking, why do we not have a hydrofacial machine? Why do we not have Diamond Glow? It's because I have been researching these for a while, and I get a lot of mixed reviews from patients. I have some say, I didn't notice any difference. I wasn't that impressed. It was really expensive. And to me, it almost sounds like it's more of an experience facial, which is great. But will people keep coming back? Will people keep paying $150 or more a month if I have my boss invest in a $30,000 machine? That's how much they are. They are not cheap. That's why we're waiting. That's why we're making sure we're being smart about it. We don't want to invest in something that someone's going to come in and they're going to get it one time and then never come again. It's like, it is a great machine. It's a great tool. It's a great toy for me. I thought it was really cool. But at the end of the day, we have to be smart with money. And I can't ask my boss, my CEO, give me this really fancy machine until I know that it's going to work, that it's going to be a good investment. Because like I said, if I had some chick running my business, I would want her to be responsible. I would want her to actually make sure it's necessary, that it's going to be a good investment. So that's just the way I look at it. I've been researching it. I think if I put my own twist on it, I would be a lot happier with charging that much money for a service. I'm just trying to figure out who to go with, and I'm not going to say which one. One of them came to the office, and I was pretty sold. But then they had told me something that I didn't like, and I'm like, you need to hand that science over to me. And I looked at the scientific studies, which took her forever to get for me, because she looked at me like, is this chick for real? Like, she really just asked for this? Like, yes, I want to see the scientific studies. She's like, okay, I'll try to find those for you. So she did. It all pretty much, the products that they give you to put into the machine are really nice. And one of them, I said, I am not buying this. I like the machine, I like the other products, but we are not taking this one. And she's like, why? I'm like, because it works against everything that I use BBL for. And it hides the problem. And you can figure that out too if you look close at my Instagram and Facebook. But I will not, it's going to be hard for me to support that company just knowing that they're being sneaky with something like that. It is so hard for me to support someone that says, I just, oh, I can't even get into it because, like I said, I don't want to talk crap about people. But just know, I am careful. When I tell you to get a service, it's because I really believe in it. It's not because I want your money. I mean, I lose out on a lot of money being honest. My doctors lose out on money being honest. We are really here to give you good care, I promise. It's not all about money with us. But we'd be lying if we said we didn't care about money at all, because obviously we have to eat. You know what I mean? But that's all I wanted to say. And just be careful where you buy your products. If you end up loving these products, that's wonderful. That's what I'm here for, is to help you at the end of the day. And if the only way you can buy them is to get them cheaper online, then by all means do that. But read all the reviews. Make sure it's a legit product. Make sure people aren't saying, I've used this for 25 years and this is not the same product. So make sure you read. Make sure it's still working the same. But hey, I totally understand saving some money. But if you can, support us if we took the time to educate you and help you, because that helps us so much. And, you know, we spend so much time learning things so that we can help you all. So thanks so much. Hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. Bye.